Hey everybody, it's Eric, and I'm joined by my good buddy Porridge. Wow, what a year it has been. For those who have been following me, and it's quite a few of you, if you go back to a year ago, my first post, which had I think almost 300,000 followers or people who watched it, you saw me a year ago as a stuttering, twitching, autistic, long COVID, sleep deprivation, brain fog, long COVID, absolute catastrophe of a human being. I've come a long ways. Yeah, buddy, haven't I? Oh, my little guardians, Porridge and Loki, have been protecting me this whole time. Loki's rubbing down at my feet. You want to come up here, buddy? And Porridge doesn't want to go away. But you want to come up? Come on. Oh, my big buddy. Oh, Loki, how you doing, bud? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to come back, Porridge? Come on, bud. Come back up. Oh, you can come back up. Well, I've come a long ways. I moved to New York City about 2 years ago because I was desperate for a cure from long COVID. I hadn't slept. I had severe chronic insomnia and all sorts of related symptoms to it. And I was in South Carolina at the time, and I thought, you know what? If there's a place in this world where I can find healing, it's probably New York. So I moved here, and I had a partner that I truly loved, and it simply didn't work out. And if you read my book, Bronx Nights, you can read about it and judge for yourself. But it's been a struggle. I got into one of the best long COVID clinics in the country at Mount Sinai. And you know what? A year later, I'm not twitching, I'm not stuttering, I am healed. That's right, bud. You want to go down? No, you want to... Okay, you can sit down here. Wow, what a long recovery it's been. And I was misunderstood by so many, my best friends, a lot of family members. You getting down now? But I never stopped pushing through. No matter what horrors came my way, I was just determined to keep pushing through it. And here I am now, a year later. Not only did I lose my first partner, I lost a second partner who vanished into thin air, and we still don't know where she is, if she's even alive. And there were, 2 skull fractures, a thrombectomy with 8 blood clots just 5 weeks ago. I was on my deathbed. And probably a zillion other tragedies that I don't even care to remember at the moment. But here I am. I now have a new full-time job as more or less an ambulance driver. Just finished my last day of training behind the wheel. And of course, I got the lead role in a national tour coming up with Aquila Theatre and Hound of the Baskervilles. No matter how bad things got, I never stopped trying to fulfill my bucket list #1 wish to make it as an actor. And I have. So, wow. The rehearsals start in just about a month, and the tour will go through April, and it's going to be really cool. It's a national tour, 11 states, I think, lead role, one of the lead roles. I'm super, super excited about it. And of course, somehow in the middle of all that, I published a book, Bronx Nights. I have a copy here with me. But all you got to do is go to Amazon, look up my name, Eric Bjorn, or look up Bronx Nights, and you can read all about what life with autism, long COVID, and all that jazz has been like. There's one of the illustrations from the book. That's from the chapter Dumbo. Wow, I'm finally not sleep deprived for the first time in 5 years. I went 3 to 6 days a week without sleep for 5 years. And one of the things I've really come to learn is most people don't understand whatsoever what that means. And so I would challenge you to just consider what's the longest period of time you've ever gone without sleep. Most of us in high school or college went like, had an overnight with a final and we didn't sleep. But try to go 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. By the 6th day, you're almost dead. You've become detached from reality whatsoever. You might even not know your name anymore. You might have a hard time functioning basically. And that was me for a long period of time. But during that period of time, I never stopped working. I never stopped caring for the people I was responsible for. And then it just became too hard. And that's one of the things I'm really like just coming to terms with, is that I was ill and not responsible for this. But, you know, it's not really an excuse, but it's a reason. I still did some pretty stupid things, but man, I was exposed to a lot of people who just completely took advantage of me. But I survived it. And I know there's a lot of you out there in similar situations where there's just something in your life that you can't control, that's outside of your ability to fix it, and life might not be so good right now. Just don't stop relying on yourself. Don't stop, period. Just somehow find a way to pick yourself up. Move one step at a time forward, and you can get through it. So, I don't know. It's kind of a post of joy, a post of introspection and retrospection. And it's also, oddly enough, the 2-year anniversary of another partner I had trying to murder me. So, I survived that too. That's when the real downfall began. But sometimes we pass through the underworld, if you've ever read the Epic of Gilgamesh. And when you get to the other side, you know, maybe there's light. And in my case, there is. And I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to shine on a stage and to work super hard toward it. And Loki and Porridge have been by my side this whole time. And even though I lost so many friends and communities and social networks and jobs even, there were a handful of people who stuck by me to the end. And I'm so grateful to them. And to all the ones who walked away, well, like I said in Bronx Nights, I forgive you all. Every single one of you. And the door is always open. The funny thing is, on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and whatever else there is, I see lots of these people sort of like peeking into the windows of my life. I can see them. I can see you. You're watching this. You haven't reached out. You haven't said, wish I hadn't walked away, or I'm glad to see you're doing better. I don't know why they won't contact me, but I actually honestly don't care. I lost a lot of love. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of things, but I kept my integrity and my dignity, and I'm just happy to be back. And I'm glad you're there. And if you're going through tough times now, or in the future if you go through tough times, maybe my life can just be an encouragement that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many skull fractures you suffer, how many illnesses and symptoms of ridiculous diseases or PTSD related things or tragedies in your life, don't stop giving, don't stop relying on yourself, on you. Just keep picking yourself up, no matter how hard it is, and moving forward. I love life now. I'm so excited for whatever comes next. You want to come back, Porridge? Hi. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm probably going to take a bit of a break again from social media, or I might not, but especially on TikTok, because I get messages from a lot of you young kids, to me, I'm 52, you know, encouraging me to hang in there, or saying, oh, where were you? Or we were so worried about you. Well, I'm okay. I'm doing really well. I really hope some of those people who, in my mind, betrayed me or abandoned me come back into my life. But if they don't, I'm moving forward. I'm finally healed. It was a crazy 5 years. Long COVID is something else. It really destroys your life, and it leaves the people closest to you just wondering, what the hell? Well, you know, I just wish they had listened more. I never stopped being honest about my condition. So anyways, just like the picture behind me, I'm back. I'm me like I've never been before. I feel wonderful. And I can't wait to see what life has for me going forward. So to all of you, thank you, and